Welcome everyone. So in the last video we have learned about for loop, and in this video we are going to learn about while loop. So first of all, there is no difference in between them, only the syntax is different. And I also don't know why there is 3 types of loop, because we can do anything with only just a loop. And I seriously prefer you to focus on a single loop, whether it's for while or do while, because only a single loop will help you to sort out your every problem. Like here we have the last code of our project, and what we are going to do now, I will make you know about while loop. So let's first begin with while loop. So it's similar to for loop. As I told you that all the loops are similar, but just there's a difference in syntax. Like in for loop we have for and initialization here, and then after the statement terminator we have condition, and then we have increment operator, and after that we have parentheses in which we have certain statement. But in while loop what we first of all have to initialize a variable with a particular value, that's the beginning point of our loop, and then instead of for we will use while, and the same parentheses in which we have the condition. Here we have to use statement terminators, and then the parentheses, brackets, and in brackets at last after the statement whatever we want to have, we have the increment. This is the while loop, and all the other working is similar, like the flowchart that I have shown you before in the for loop. Everything is similar. You can do any of your problem with any of loop. As I told you that they are all same. Like as you have noticed here, this is our code for previous lecture, and what I'm going to do is I will make you understand the same code with the while loop. So everything in the define is same, also in setup. And in void loop what we have, we use while loop instead of for. And what's the change in it? That is, first of all, I have while instead of for. And one more thing you have noticed here is the color of these loops is this something light green type. So colors are very good thing to differentiate in objects. Like all the functions are in red color, all the keywords are in blue color, which are constants for certain specific values. Now first of all, as I told you that we have the variable, and we have int I is equal to 2, and here we doesn't have this, and in this parentheses we have the only condition I less than 7, which is our condition, and the increment operator is in last, and with these statement terminators. So this is the same code that we have in for loop, now in while loop. Let me first check the code. Here it's done compiling. Just wait for, yes, here it is. Now let me also upload it. So here, as I told you in previous video, the folders, I think you noticed. And now here it is uploading and done uploading. So now we will try to implement the same code on the project, as the working is similar or not. And as I told you that everything is similar. Now the third loop we have is the do while, about which we will learn in next video, and that loop is also similar to this. And one more thing that I have told you, that there is no There's nothing like that. Why we have three types of loop? It's just we have three type of loop, so we have to study the three types of loop, but literally they are all same. Just focus on for or while. Do while is preferred by only a few people, so I prefer you to focus on either for loop or the while loop, because they are good and a little flexible, and while loop is the most flexible. But for loop is used by most of the computer programmers because it contains everything in a single block of code. In while loop also we have three different lines for the loop. So this is our while loop. So now let's we move to board and focus on our project. So we are here on the board and we have to demonstrate while loop now. So here is again our setup of 5 LEDs, and similarly like for loop, they all should have to glow and keep glowing after powering up with a little delay. So now let me connect this LED. Here we have pin number 2 and 3 and then 4, 5. Here I have a pin screw. Now ground. And now let me power up the Arduino here. So as soon as we power up the Arduino, here the setup start running, and here we have all the LEDs glowing, and they are constantly glowing, not fading up. But this one is a different type of LED having 3 different colors, so that's why it's blinking. So here we have the other LEDs glowing correctly. So it's similar to the for loop as we have discussed in the previous video, and after this we will discuss about the do while loop. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video.